Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two? Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. From the top. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from South Philly. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. And even 30 yards. First and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. But while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On carry here for Brown. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Brown.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. No run here with Brown. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Minnesota.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. but a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Let's go now. Viking 18, 18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Third and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He'll look to throw. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's 2nd and 2. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. On the ground, it's Brown. Oh, yeah. Into space. Past midfield. Inside the 30th. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play after being backed up. That's a 76-yard gain.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
To the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Edgerrin Cooper getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Real quick. Maybe you on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, you can still slow down the earth. Want to do it, we can do it on the turf.
Hey, let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now, faking the give. Rolling right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Here's a third down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Picked off by Anthony Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led it too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. That is pulled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes. Nolan Smith. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be long in. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10. They'll set up to throw. Then caught downfield by Smith. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
To the air again on second and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Over the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 25, here's second and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. Open is the tight end, Oliver. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And that ball incomplete over the middle. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's second down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And they'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Tight end going in motion here. 4th quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. Room up the sideline at the 45. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 49. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright, and it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good wants to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. He works free. Great side. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on cue.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now a run on first down. Past the 40. To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Ooh. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Philadelphia. They'll set up to throw. Down the field, caught on that left sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. The gun, here's a handoff. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Second down and 8. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's now 3rd and 9.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
No give on the ground. A big hole. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Vikings 24. Will Reichert to kick off for
Reichert
the
out
Vikings.
now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are going to extend their lead.
Vikings 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Brown.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Look, we'll play action here with McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nolan Smith. He gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. On third and long, here's McCarthy. To left side, and it's caught by Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
24-yard gain on the play.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
In motion, it's Jefferson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. by the nose of the football. It's a first down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now McCarthy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
Time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call